One of the fun facts is they sort of set that up during Batman the Long Halloween. That inspired the first Batman movie. Batman Dark Victory was a sequel to that comic book, and that comic book also inspired a lot of the plot during the Penguin episodes. She reads the letter and starts to smile, making you think they're implying that she'll have some future relationship with Selina Kyle in the future. Maybe they'll team up either the Batman 2 or the Penguin Season 2, like I said. Or maybe she's also just happy to learn that she has a sister out there. Like, oh, wow, this is great. You can let me know in the comments, do you want to see them team up at some point in some future story? Then we go to Penguin's ending in the episode. We see that he's traded up from his purple Maserati to a purple Rolls Royce. Not a bad choice. Rolls Royce, real nice cars. And he's finally transformed to wearing the classic Penguin comic book clothes with the full tuxedo, the long coat, and the top hat. Paying off all the references in last week's episode, which was called Top Hat, based on the Fred Astaire movie that was his favorite movie of all time. Meant to represent him having achieved his lifelong dream of living like the people he saw in that movie, looking like that, living it up. And revealing his new penthouse apartment above the city, just like he promised his mother, who was going to get a view of the city from a big penthouse, who he's now keeping in home care in her vegetative state. Then probably the most twisted of endings here, like there have been a lot of messed up things that have happened during this series, but probably one of the biggest WTF moments is this ending with Eve Carlo. He puts her in his mother's dress. She's wearing the literal dress that his mother wore during that night they went to the club. Basically cosplaying as his mother, living out this fantasy to get all the approval. So basically he's paying Eve Carlo to dress up and act like his mother, do all the things that he wanted to get from his mother, but he's also paying her to sleep with him so much darker. And just as she says, nothing stands in your way now, the camera pans out and boom, the bat light turns on, and it sounds like Batman is going to show up in his penthouse shortly to beat the crap out of him. Also probably be really disgusted with what he finds here with Eve Carlo.